The food in Hong Kong is awesome. I loved it. They lots of rice. Get ready for rice. Lots of noodles. It seems like breakfast. Like you've seen like those little like instant noodle packets. I think that seems to be a pretty typical breakfast for them. And they'll throw in like some spam or some chicken wings, and you'll see them out on the street, just at like a street cafe. And that's pretty typical breakfast, or maybe like a ham and cheese sandwich. So not too much fish in the morning. Certainly lunchtime, we had a lot of rice. It seems like fried rice is a big thing. Fried noodles. They have this really good food. It's called char siu, and you can get it anywhere. And it's basically just barbecue pork is what it is. And so it's been like marinating for I don't know how many hours, a long time. They just chop that up real fine and they put it on rice with some garlic and onion sauce on top of it, and you mix it together and it's just heaven. It comes in a little styrofoam box and you get your chopsticks just eating away at it. That's a big thing among missionaries. Like, I think missionaries probably 3 or 4 times a week at least, they would go out and they'd have char siu. And that's not like the only meat they have. They have so many other, like they have some barbecue goose and like barbecue duck. They have some crystallized pork. Just these really good meats. But those are like staples. Like if you like that, you can easily make do in Hong Kong because you can find it anywhere. I miss it so much right now. I want it so bad. But certainly weird foods too. I mean, you'd see people eating anything, like chicken feet. That's real typical. Lots of duck feet. You'll get invited to meals. It's called dim sum. And sometimes they last for a couple hours, but they always give you some cow stomach, and that'll be in like some spicy sauce. Eat it while it's warm because you'll have to eat it eventually, so you don't want to wait till it's cold. It's so much harder to eat. Same thing goes for the chicken feet. I love them. They're really easy to eat now. You just kind of bite in between each of the knuckles and suck off the skin. But they have a really good sauce for that one as well, so I'm sure you'll try that. That'll be really good. Century egg is, it's called pei dan, and what it is it's an egg. It's a chicken egg or a quail egg, and they bury it, and it's like buried in like some fertilizers and manures. It's still in its shell, and then they dig it up a few months later, and they crack open the shell, and it's like a grayish brown, white now. Like the white of the egg is now grayish brown, and then the yolk, instead of being yellow, is gray, like charcoal almost. And they'll put that in congee, or you can get it with like soups, and it's pretty good actually. I mean, it tastes a lot like a hard-boiled egg. One of the strangest things I ever ate was I was at a meal at an investigator's home, and what they'd done is they'd taken the roof of a pig's mouth, like right up where those teeth are, and they'd cut that out, like, and just boiled it in some kind of a sauce. And so it has those ridges to it, and you just kind of bite in between each of the ridges and munch on it. It's kind of like chewy, like nuts. Like, it's not even soft, so that was pretty interesting. Lots of fungus. They like fungus in their soups. That's pretty good. I mean, it adds a lot of texture to things. Get used to chicken eggs. They cook a lot of eggs, as well as they eat a lot of chicken wings. So I thought I was a wing guy because I used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings all the time, but it's even bigger there, like wings all the time. And so the real trick is to try and eat them with your chopsticks instead of your fingers. So it takes a lot of skill to maneuver it in your mouth appropriately. But so much good food. I'm excited for you if you're going to Hong Kong because you can get a lot of spicy food, you can get a lot of mild food. It's really international, like McDonald's is everywhere. I know that's lame, but missionaries would go to McDonald's a lot. I tried to steer away from it because I don't like McDonald's. Plus you can get it down the street here in Provo. You don't really need to go far to get McDonald's. So yeah, super international. Lots of really good buffets. Korean buffets is a big thing on P-Day. Just get a group of like 8 to 10 other missionaries and go pig out on some good meat.